Hi, I'm Carol Hendershot, co-founder and an instructor at Grand Rapids Center for Mindfulness. We've been hosting mindfulness and personal growth classes now for over 10 years in West Michigan. On Wednesday morning, January 27th, we will be starting the next round of our mindfulness-based stress reduction classes, and I'm really excited you're here to learn more. Before I tell you about the class, though, I'd like to talk a little about mindfulness, what it is, its benefits, and some of the research that supports it. So what is mindfulness anyway? When I ask people what comes to mind when they hear the word mindfulness, they often say things like being in the present or awareness or knowing what I'm thinking. And all of those are correct, but it's even bigger than that. Mindfulness is paying attention in the present moment to both our outer experience as well as our inner experience, our thoughts, feelings, and body sensations, and doing it in a particular way, doing it with acceptance, curiosity, and without judgment. It's often not what's happening in our lives that causes us to struggle. It's how we relate to it. Life is hard sometimes, and mindfulness can help us respond to our challenges more effectively and with more grace. Mindfulness is an ability that we were born with, but we often lose touch with it due to our busy and distracted lives. The good news is we can reclaim it. It's a trainable skill. The mindfulness-based stress reduction program was started in 1979 by Jon Kabat-Zinn at the University of Massachusetts Medical School. Jon was a teacher of gross anatomy at the medical school, and he was seeing people falling through the cracks of the medical system. And he felt that some of the practices that had been so helpful in his own life could help patients struggling with chronic illness. That was 40 years ago. And there's been a massive amount of scientific research since that has shown that mindfulness not only helps people with the symptoms of chronic disease, but also reduces stress, anxiety, depression. It improves sleep, focus, and attention, confidence and self-acceptance. And we now know that it changes the brain in some pretty astounding ways. Many of my students have told me that mindfulness has allowed them to recapture their sense of ease and calm for the first time in years. For me, it's been an anchor that has helped me stay steady over a lifetime of anxiety and depression. It has been an incredible gift to me, and I believe it could be to you as well. So a little about the course. Our next MBSR class will meet on Zoom once a week, starting at 9:30 in the morning on January 27th for 8 weeks. The classes are 2.5 hours long and have a day-long retreat included after the 6th week of class. Some of the practices you will learn include sitting and walking meditation, mindful eating, yoga, and a practice called the body scan. We will explore all aspects of stress and how to work with it creatively. We'll learn to bring mindfulness into our communication with others and work with difficult emotions. And we'll explore many other topics as well. You'll get a workbook, guided meditations, and weekly emails to support you along the way. I would love to answer any questions that you might have or hear more about your challenges and goals. Email me at carol@grcfm.com to set up a time. You can also sign up and get more information at grcfm.com. Please join me on this transformative journey.